Hello everyone, welcome to today's episode of Showcase on Dark Souls 3. Time for katana! Yay, everyone's favorite, but mine. I'm not a katana person. I may like blades, but katanas, I have a couple. But, I have a lot more in terms of other blades. Now I'm not going to say like all katanas are the same, they're not. This is one very clear example of that. Today's weapon is the Chaos Blade. What makes it so chaotic? Well, I'm not really too sure. I know it's pretty damn long, but that's not really anything new. The description of this weapon reads, since I had to zoom out to read this, a cursed weapon of unknown origin bearing uncanny streaks on its blade. God, I think I read that description too many times in other games. Attacks also damage the wielder. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Potentially. The sword is unlike its mishappened, granted life, but never welcome in this world, in other words, chaos itself. Now that's all fine and poetic, but it's a blade. It cuts and kills people. Doesn't matter if you can name it chaos or not, it's still going to do the same thing. The skill is the hold, which is shared across the majority of the katanas. Assume the holding stance to rapidly execute a lunging attack with a normal attack or deflecting parry with a strong attack. Nothing new there. However, what sets this katana apart somewhat from the others is its length. Yeah, this thing's long. Anyway, I believe I talked just with the washing pole, the uchikatana, or uchibana. Yeah, the uchibana, I believe that's pronounced. I probably butchered its name. Which is just a fancy word for long-ass katana. It's very long. Almost unwieldy so, and if I read up correctly, those katanas weren't exactly reliable because of their length. Their back is too soft, and they often broke. At least if it's not made well. Alright, moving on to the stats for the Chaos Blade. Physically, we actually got average damage. However, that bonus damage is high. Very high. Almost as much as the physical damage itself. And like most katanas with additional effect, we got some bleed damage in there. We got 34 of that. Not that's going to do much, because enemies will die before we cause bleeding. The true bonus is a E, and then an A. E for strength, and A for dexterity. That's where all that bonus is. That is a lot. Moving on to true requirements, you need 16 strength, which is actually quite a bit for katana, and then 14 dexterity. Strange that they ask more strength out of you than dexterity when they make the true bonus A for dexterity. Weird. Very much so. Alright, also, we got the hold move, which is two different moves, but the basic stance is you use the basic lunge with the 17 FP and then use the parry attack using 5. And the weight of the katana is 6.0, which is heavy for katana, but minusculely light for everything else. Unless, like most katanas, it doesn't have very good durability either, so it's a little on the brittle side. But not as brittle as some katanas out there. So all, pretty good. Let's hope it doesn't kill us using it. Pretty on animations for the Chaos Blade. It borrows pretty much every attack from the katana set. So the basic attack is up or down lunges. The power attack is a very happy jab and lunge. Two-hand attack is very formal strikes of up and down. Nothing new here. Power attack two-handed wise is very heavy slash downwards and upwards. Rolling attacks, for light attack, you got a very rapid swipe. And for power attack, you pretty much get the same thing, it's just a little bit slower and heavier. And in left hand, this weapon offers no new animations whatsoever, so it's rather pointless in left hand. And also for the stance now, nothing new here, but the basic attack is a very heavy quick swipe. And of course the power attack is the parry. I will try to parry, but I'm not very good at it. So we've all been informed now. And a quick jab for spinning attack. Now, when upgrading pretty much the Chaos Blade here, you'll need Twinkling Titanite. Which is great. That stuff's just like grows on trees, right? Anyway, the physical, you can get quite a bit of damage out of this. And we can see already the trio bonus jumps to an S for dexterity. This is probably one of the few weapons that does this. Very few weapons actually get to S, naturally. So yeah. There we are, our funnel upgrades there, and you see I have to funnel upgrade the bonus damage overtake the physical damage. Wow, that's a lot. But, however, you cannot infuse this because of its Twinkling Titanite reinforcement, which is unfortunate. I want to throw some stuff on this. Now onto the performance. Now, I will try to parry his giant blade. I've done it before, but it usually takes a couple of tries. There's attempt 1 gone. Attempt 2 gone. Oh, not gonna try that one. And attempt 3. Wow, did I mention I suck at parrying? There we go. 4 attempts. And boom. Huh. Not as much as I thought it would be. Okay. Maybe it's because of the armor. Let's try some other attacks on some other enemies. Mind you, we can also see my health is going down with every strike, but it's not that dramatic, to be honest. It's... no, it didn't go down at all from that backstab. Now, it's not dramatic, but it is a nuisance. So it's not as bad as I thought it would be. I remember, what was it, a scythe that I covered? I forget its name, but it caused bleeding damage. But that one was a big nuisance. Now, of course, we can see I can't get through a shield with this. Not so easily. Yeah, it takes a lot of effort. But I can go through a shield. But still, I guess this might be affected by armor quite a bit. Seems to be the case. Now, in terms of fighting a Gorgal, you can't get to the you can't parry that weapon. I tried too many times. You just can't parry it. So, but I can see you can pretty much cut through this guy pretty quickly, despite his heavy armor. Alright, moving on to the Black Knight. I'm just gonna run like a little bitch. And I may try to parry his attacks. I'm not too sure. We'll try. Okay, there's none like I've already keeping an attempt counter this time. Oh, I'm so bad at parrying. So bad indeed. Oh, these guys hurt. Then again, wearing a bunch of rags offers very little protection. There we go. 5, okay, it's not impacted that heavily by armor, I don't think. It's definitely impacted by somewhat by armor, but not a whole bunch. Yeah. Still awesome katana if you have a lot of dexterity, though. That's a lot of bonus damage being output from this. Alright, let's move on to the pros and cons of the Chaos Blade. On the pro side, it's pretty awesome looking. I'd like to get that out of the way. It's nice and long, I like that. Anyway, it's good damage. And has good DPS with it. And it's multifunctional, since it can parry it also with the weapon. Alright. Oh yes, and a lot of bonus damage. Almost forgot to mention that. But going on to cons, let's get the first con out of the way. The blade hurts you. It's not dramatic, but it's a huge nuisance, and in a drawn-out battle it becomes more apparent of how much of a nuisance it is. It's also a little bit on the brittle side. It only has 35 durability. So again, in a long, drawn-out fight, your weapon probably won't hold up so well. Might not be a problem for most people. And the weapon cannot be infused, given its Twinkling Titanite reinforcement. Alright, and that's the 3 cons I can pretty much identify. Going to the score for the Chaos Blade, damage gets 7 out of 10. It was average. Not really traumatically wowing, but it was still there. Reach, 6 out of 10. It's definitely longer than a longsword, but not really attributing too much to the overall length of the animations. Speaking of animations, we get 4 out of 10. Since not many katanas, I will not be pretty much penalizing too much, so 4 out of 10. Bonus though, 9 out of 10. You got a lot of dexterity damage out of that. Though only dexterity damage. Misk though, 6 out of 10. Despite it being historically accurate looking and pretty awesome, the fact that it hurts you kind of penalizes that quite a bit. But in total, the Chaos Blade gets 32 out of 50, which is pretty good. Pretty good indeed, if you can get past the point where it hurts you every time you hit someone. There you have it. The Chaos Blade's excellent katana. Is it the best? I'm saying no, because you can use other katanas that almost do just as much damage and it won't hurt you in the process. So, but still, it's still an excellent katana. Other people definitely use it out there, but I'm not going to use it No, I'm not a katana person. Not in this game or in real life. But oh well. That's their opinion, and that's mine. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care out there.